developing your intuitive voice. As a believer that desires to start their own prophetic ministry and bring clarity to those you consult, developing your intuitive voice and seeing through images will be the key to your ministry success. You as a prophet will increase your prophetic accuracy the moment you learn the secrets of how spirits communicate with images, pictures, signs, and symbols. The faster you will develop your psychic powers. Whoa! It is extremely important that all working prophets develop their ESP powers. You must elevate yourself to the next level. Every working prophet from the book of Genesis to Revelations understood occult powers. Let me make this as clear as possible. Every working prophet from the book of Genesis through the book of Revelation operated and understood occult powers. So let me give you some understanding. If you look in the Old Testament, you begin to notice that the prophet Daniel interpreted King Nebuchadnezzar's dreams. The prophet Daniel had developed ESP powers. Where did he develop his ESP powers? Because according to the Bible, Daniel was training under the kings, where he was training with the numerologists, astrologers, sorcerers, diviners who were being trained with the king and begin to prepare them so that he can be part of their company. Daniel was in a company of all of these occult leaders that trained him how to develop his ESP powers. Number two, if you begin to look at the prophet Abraham, which was one of the greatest Old Testament prophets, you could see him performing occult ceremonies. The Bible says that God would not answer the prophet Abraham's prayers. So what he did was he took his son Isaac, ready to sacrifice and pour his blood. Whoa, Master Prophet, you went there. Well, that's what the Bible says. Abraham took his son to the mountains, ready to sacrifice him, to pour his blood so that God would respond to him. Now, when a man takes his only begotten son and pours his blood, this is not Christian theology. This is occult theology. And this is the reason why I'm saying all biblical prophets operated in the occult. Let me make this as clear as possible. Let me give you third example in the Old Testament. When we hear about the prophet Joseph, we notice that God used him mightily. There was a time of famine. And the Bible says that Joseph's brother and his father began to look for him because they were hungry. The Bible says that when Joseph met his family, he gave them camels filled with silver and gold. Do you remember that? Now, the Bible does say that Joseph sent his attendant to go look after his brother because his brother has stole his diviner's cup. You see, Joseph had this cup and his servant went to stop his brother and said, "Why did you steal my master's diviner's cup?" Whoa. Now, what is a biblical prophet doing with a diviner's cup when divination is part of the occult? It's because all working prophets operated at this level.
If you enjoyed today's message and want to hear more of Master Prophet Noel spiritual teachings, please visit the website at www.universityofpropheticcoaching.com to see the large selection of teaching courses, CDs, DVDs, and phone mentorships we make available.